Deep inside a forest, there was a pair of myna birds living peacefully at their nest on a big tree. Known for their benevolence, the myna birds had many friends among the birds and some small animals. The harmony atmosphere put their ease to live. Few months later, the myna birds were happy, for Mrs. Myna finally laid the eggs on their new home. Mr. Myna went out to look for food to celebrate. He didn't expect that it would be a woeful day. An elephant approached the tree where his home was resided. He seemed enraged and went on a rampage. Accidentally, he struck one of the branch where the nest rested. Sudden strike gave a start to Mrs. Myna, and she couldn't save her eggs. In grief, she approached the elephant and asked him,
Mr. Elephant, we have no issues with each other, and my family lives peacefully on this place for some time. Why do you suddenly come and destroy our home and even break my eggs?
Instead having remorse for his action, the elephant bluffed back.
So, is it my problem? Your problem is incomparable with mine. My day is worse enough with my own issues.
Then, he started his long wailing as Mrs. Myna only could listen resignedly. The elephant didn't care about the tears and the sadness he brought to the Myna. At the end, he left, still in trouble. Before we continue, please don't forget to subscribe this channel and turn on the notification bell. If you already subscribed this channel, thanks a million. Also, please spare your time to share this video and give comment and like. How surprised Mr. Myna was when he came back from his errand. No words needed for him to understand what he had lost for. Gently he caressed his wife, though he couldn't hide the trembling of his body. He felt despair and angry, but he knew he must be strong for his beloved wife. Shortly after his arrival, a rabbit hopped. She was startled for seeing the scene.
What a mess! What happened? Who did such horrible things?
She gasped, for knowing it might be wrong for her to ask such things. However, Mrs. Myna explained the whole incident to the rabbit, while her husband stayed still to support her. In the middle of the story, a pair of hedgehogs came. The reason was same with the rabbits. They came to visit the myna birds for knowing Mrs. Myna laid her first eggs. They never expected the happiness event turned into a nightmare for the couple. The rabbit and the hedgehogs said nothing but listened attentively. Several animals came afterward to join with the same initial reason as the rabbit and the hedgehogs. But then, they ended up with discussion about what happened earlier.
I'm furious. He always acts selfishly. One day when our colony were gathering on the pond, he came and drove us away just because he wanted to drink on that pond.
A duck started to complain.
He almost swallowed me as he drank, and yet he didn't apologize. Instead, he got angry at being around him and almost choked him.
A frog also filed a complaint. The situation became unbearable for Mrs. Myna to handle that she asked for taking leave first. The animals that were there felt ashamed to the couple for being inconsiderate with Myna bird's feelings. Hence, they took farewell so Mrs. Myna could recover. On the following day, some animals gathered near the waterfall. Mr. Myna also presented at the meeting. Beforehand, they saw the elephant was on the other side of the valley, and they put some of them to guard around so they would be warned when the elephant came. They continued their previous discussion about making the elephant feel remorse for his actions. According to their agreement, the plan would be conducted promptly. Thus, they came to the elephant's lair afterward. Mr. Myna was venturing himself to challenge the elephant. Meanwhile, some animals were hiding, just in case he needed help. Hey, ugly! Wake up! Mr. Myna yelled as loud as possible, while he maintained his distance from the elephant. He yelled several times before the elephant finally woke up lazily.
Ah, so noisy. Can you keep quiet, huh?
No wonder you're full of wrinkles. You're lazy all day long. Admit your skin so ugly. Mr. Myna did his best to mock the elephant. He tried his best to remember what had been taught by the monkey to teach the elephant. Indeed, the elephant was easily provoked. He took a twig near to him and swung it at Mr. Myna. Mr. Myna could evade, but it only made the elephant angrier. He swung the twig blindly, but the animals that used to be in hiding came forward to help Mr. Myna in teasing the elephant. The situation was getting worse and more chaotic afterward. They were too focused in avoiding the elephant that accidentally led the way to a ravine and made him fall into it. At the end, they were regretted, for they were initially convicted the elephant, but the elephant just got back what he had done. The story of the grumpy elephant that is depicted in one of the reliefs at Sojiwan Temple in Prambanan, Central Java, wanted to remind us several things related to emotions. First of all, it teaches us to always be humble. In Japanese, there is a known saying, "Ojo adigang adigung adiguno," which means never display our strength, authority, or own ability. The second one, to be selfless. Unlike the elephant that is always being selfish, we have to put our empathy to others. Only by having empathy and help each other, we have higher chance for being success. The third one, to keep your emotions in check. Only with clear mind we can take wise decisions. Apart from that, the story also reminds us to be careful with everything we say or do, for it always has consequences, or in Japanese proverb is known as munduh woing pakarti. Thanks for watching until the end. If you enjoyed the story and gain some benefit from the story, either inspiration or motivation, don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you won't miss similar video like this. Also, don't forget to share the story to others so it can reach more people to give inspiration or motivation to encourage them. Please give any comments so we can improve our channel as well and it can bring better impact to others. May you have a successful day!